That was quick. That was a quick break there. Oh, we got a call coming in. It says it's from Connecticut. Caller ID's weird in this room, man. Hi, caller. What's up?
We've called numerous times to verify your business with Google.
Oh.
Our records show that your business is not verified.
Oh.
Press 1 now so we can verify your business with Google.
This is actually a live call coming into our request line. You okay?
Thank you for holding. My name is Amber.
Hi, Amber.
I'm assisting you with your Google listing. Hi, how are you today?
I'm great.
Okay, am I speaking with the owner?
The owner of what? The radio station?
Is that who I'm talking to?
Uh-huh. You're live on the air right now. It's good to talk to a spammer, though, live on the air.
Come on. She was doing so well with
Got
you
her.
two.
I know. I should have stretched it out. I should have just said, yes, I'm the owner. Jesus Christ. Why did I have to say where
I don't know
we
what
were?
There's a million businesses you could have been the owner of.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? Raise your hand if you're disappointed in Dale right now.
I'm disappointed in myself in that video, dude. I got to get it. Bob's right. I got to get it. I want a different angle on this.
We're all getting Hollywood. We're getting Hollywood, Dylan.
I'm just going to face the camera. Oh, they're on now, right? So Dylan did a great trailer. Matt likes it because
I like it a lot.
Nobody cares about the way I look. I do because I used to be really skinny. This is what I'm going to do from now on when the cameras are on. So y'all are just going to have to pretend I'm looking at you. Now I understand why Bob's so vain.
Can I help you? I used to direct some videos, right?
Yes.
So I want to help you. Dylan, if you don't mind,
loosen up and wait.
No, go ahead and take the camera and put it back on Dale.
Oh, great.
And then Dale. Now, I'm going to help you.
Okay.
Turn a little bit to your left. A little bit more. Keep turning. A little bit more. There you go. There you go. Now, you look way better in the camera.
Hey, our best of Bob Cole. I want that to be on video. Who's got COVID?
You said nothing about it. Hey, what that be on video?
He's got COVID, and I'm worried about it.
I'm guessing it's public then? I had heard about it, but it is public? You're not just spreading this guy's HIPAA stuff?
A San Antonio police officer. Wait, this isn't right. I need one from this. Yeah, here we go. I can't play it from San Antonio Current.
Is this a serious story or
no? The San Antonio Police Union chief says the mayor's. God dang it! Let me find my original link that won't load.
Pop me up because I got this.
This says San Antonio cop says the Nword is. He says goddamn is offensive as the Nword. But it's the newspaper's website, and I gotta say, San Antonio, my SA, you're a horrible website to navigate. One of the officers, Tim Garcia, had been fired.
My SA
had been fired after he was heard on body camera in 2018, reportedly calling a handcuffed prisoner the N-word. An arbitrator. Wouldn't it be great to have arbitrators and a union in this business? So wouldn't that be fun?
You may be careful what you ask for.
An arbitrator reduced Garcia's punishment to a 10-month suspension, and he's now back on patrol. Mike Hale, the president of the police union, told the newspaper that the attempted firing was a case in point of Chief William McManus trying to rule as if he's a monarch. Garcia said, look, I shouldn't have said it. It was a lapse in the moment, and if anybody knows a lapse in a moment when they lose their composure, our mayor said the exact same offensive cuss word when he used the GD when he was on TV in the entire crowd and audience. Nah, I don't think it's the same thing. I don't think it's the same thing. One of them, you're cursing actual people. The other one, you're asking a debatable entity that's invisible to damn other people.
And you're not slurring that.
You're not even sure if he's
God
going
deity.
to. Usually, if there is a God, he's probably not going to do what you ask him to. I've never understood why that was such a horrible word. And every time I say it, and I say it a lot less than I used to, right? Even on the air. No, in real life, I say it every 14 words I say it. Because as a kid, I was told that was the unforgivable sin.
Oh, really?
Absolutely, like taking the Lord's name in vain.
The Church of Christ in Monahans, Texas, and Sherwood Church of Christ in Odessa was that one he won't forgive you for.
Oh, really?
Uh-uh.
Oh, Catholics with 3 Hail Marys and you're good to go.
No, we didn't have that. You could go forward.
Per offense, by the way. You can't.
Per taking the Lord's name in vain. Any Hail Marys for having sex with an altar boy?
3,000. It's going to take you a while.
I don't think so.
Hey, what
'cause
what did you grow up in, Spencer?
I grew up as
Poverty.
non-denominate. Yeah, I was a trailer boy. Actually, I was getting a little excited when you brought that up earlier.
My God,
But
I'm so sorry that you're trash.
no, it's fine.
Did you
Grew up in
you grew
garbage.
up in a trailer?
I did. Yeah, a little tiny trailer. Then we upgraded to a nicer one.
And there was fighting.
No,
Really
not.
not?
Where
No,
were you
both-
here in
when I
Austin?
was we were up in Liberty Hale.
Both mom and
Hell,
dad.
yeah.
Both mom and dad
Still together?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Now I do
doing
feel
all right.
bad
There were a lot of arguments around a certain phase of my life. I think I was a teenager.
about whether or not we're going to put the hitch on it.
No,
No.
I don't remember. I would just get frustrated because I was like, "Why are they arguing so much?"
Have you been around a teenager lately?
No, thank God.
Well, if you... Oh, really? You haven't?
Come to mind.
I haven't. No. Why?
I guess you haven't been on Chris Dealey's Instagram
No,
account.
no.
You just got Bob on the wrong day. Usually when he's wearing his son's clothes,
Yeah.
you could see teenager. Bastrop, believe it or not, is considering removing Confederate statues. Now, here's an idea, Bastrop. Why don't you consider letting an innocent man out of jail that's up for execution?
I think you just did some whataboutism.
I did. That's a
Good
lot
for
of
us.
lot of people do that. A lot of people do that. But here's Lindsay. What's her name? What is this woman's name? I forgot.
Nope, Sydney.
Sydney
How could you forget?
from KXN. She's your favorite. I like her. She's very nice. We've never met
Oh,
her.
Hema Muller's my favorite.
But who?
Hema.
She just got married. Way to go, dude.
Hey,
That's
never
also
missed your chance, bro.
That's also a sin. You're coveting someone else's wife.
Yeah, she's married now, bro.
All right. Call it what you will.
We called it a sin. What
Sorry.
are you gonna do?
Real professional.
Hail Marys.
Eating popcorn on mic.
He's having Cheetos.
I'm not on mic. I'm not.
Oh, you're not.
No, I know how to toggle my thing off. Toggle.
Okay.
I'd like to toggle your thing off. I didn't mean to say that.
All right.
I wished I hadn't said that.
Do you want to resend it? You want to dump it?
Here is. did you get that on camera?
It wasn't even on camera.
I forgot.
think he missed that
I
great
forgot.
move by Bob.
I forgot. I meant to show you people on camera, and I wish that the fake Whippet thing where we weren't really doing Whippets. Can I get the camera on me, please? Thank you. I wish the fake camera thing, or the fake Whippet thing where we weren't really doing Whippets, had been on camera, because when Bob was alleging that night, if it was true that nitrous oxide could be released enough into the atmosphere of the room, no dental work would ever get done.
None that has ever been done on me.
No. But Bob was trying to tell us that he was feeling the effects of it. Show him your hands.
I'll tell you this though.
No, that wasn't
Not
it.
even thinking
it
about
was like this.
Not even thinking about what was going on. I remember at some point in that afternoon going to the restroom, going, I feel a little weird, and my tongue was kind of.
Bob, there's no such thing as secondhand whip.
Okay.
I mean, come on.
You can say that all you want.
No,
but you don't have any
were just like, I
science
think
to
I got
back
the
that up.
secondhand whips
I
going
know.
on.
You don't have any
And you started
science.
doing this with your hands like
Okay.
it was floating around you.
Whatever, guys. I mean, I know you know.
Are you saying that people that work at whipped cream factories can never go to dinner?
That's what made me think of it today. Whipped cream is low carb, low sugar.
There was
Ready
a lot
Whip?
being dispensed here.
And today,
Low sugar?
yeah, it's low sugar. Believe it or not, it is
What is?
whipped cream.
He's trying to tell me
Ready
that whipped
Whip.
cream is low sugar.
Whatever, Matt. I'll take it and just do a dollop straight
Good comeback,
into
right.
my mouth, right?
Yeah.
And I was sitting there thinking, I felt no effects of nitrous oxide whatsoever, right?
Right.
So somebody's sitting there in a dental chair, and those masks leak like crazy.
Do they? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have to
I
believe.
haven't once seen my dentist do this.
Okay. Whatever, man. Whatever.
We were just wanted to show the
Whatever,
people here.
man.
Do it for us. Do it,
You know,
please.
what?
Do it. No, do it like you did it.
was.
This is what you did. You said to him,
It was all over the place.
It was
You could
not.
smell it.
No, you couldn't smell it. You could smell.
You guys don't know because you were doing it's like your own BO, right?
I
You
didn't
can't smell
do
your own
anything.
BO.
I didn't do
when
anything.
you had BO.
I didn't
You
do
guys were
anything.
doing so. You guys did like 24 of those
I didn't
things
do
in
anything.
here.
What you're talking?
Oh, now I'm a narc.
Spencer, you want to come party with us, bro?
I do. I want to do some
You
fake
can't
whippets.
smell nitrous oxide,
And then the next
even
day,
if we were.
that explains how Chewy got on that boat.
Wow, he already feels guilty.
Oh, you think he was still whipped? That's what the kids call
All
it
right.
when you're doing a lot of whip. They call it you're getting whipped.
He was
Let's-
whipped and went on a ship.
Let's go to Bastrop. Said nobody ever.
All right.
far, more than
We have friends that
4,800
live there.
people
Come
have
on.
signed it. The goal is 5,000
I have
signatures.
friends that live in Odessa. It's still slow
I
death.
wouldn't admit
It's
that.
still desolate. I have friends that live in Tyler. It's still a city that burned a man to death and never accounted for it and calls its high school Robert E. Lee.
Holy cow! How many Confederate statues they have in Bastrop?
There's one in every city. Every
There
city
is?
erected one.
I don't know.
There's
I
one
never
in-
noticed before.
There's one in every yard in Bastrop.
This one has the flag on it.
There was also a rally in favor of getting rid of the monuments today. The people want Bastrop County commissioners to take up the topic. Congressional candidate Mike Siegel was there and shared these photos with us. In a statement, he says people shouldn't have to walk past Confederate monuments to access basic public services or vote.
There you go. That's Bastrop. So there's still one in Georgetown. I had a list of where they are.
Yeah.
When there was a lot of stuff going on with Jim Crow laws.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not directing this at you. I'm
No,
kind of
no, go
actually
ahead.
educating our audience a bit.
Right. Thank you.
But up into the 60s,
Right.
there were companies that would go to these small towns, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they would say, do you want a monument that recognizes the incredible service of
The military or
your grandfathers and
All
stuff,
right.
right? So
But they had an agenda. The salespeople had an agenda.
yeah, I don't think they cared about it. They were selling these cheap kind of knockoff monuments.
Right.
Well, here, do you have $2,000, Bob, to throw out on a Confederate monument? A bad question. Should have asked a less wealthy person. But do you have extra money that you just want to throw out on a Confederate monument? Now, as an individual, not necessarily.
Will it fit on his Jeep?
Right.
I can see where someone may go for that. That
but
sounds like
all
a
of
pretty
these-
good value for a statue.
But think about all of these cities that have to burn up their money before the next year, or they get their budgets cut some,
Okay,
right?
I gotcha.
And you could go to one of these places and say, "Hey, you'd take a county commissioner out, take him to a couple of steak dinners, and say, "Hey,
Maybe-
buy this
maybe a strip
monument."
joint in Austin.
And they built all these crappy, cheap monuments, and
Wow.
everyone felt kind of good about themselves. But they also felt like this is the time to do it because they are getting uppity. You know what I mean by that,
I
right?
thought the people of the city carved it.
And you can go see one of these monuments, take pictures of them, then you can go to like 9 counties over
And see the same thing.
and they try to
Basically.
make people feel like they were getting this special monument to recognize their family.
Who was this company?
It was that same company that does all the school rings.
I wish I could remember that.
You remember what I'm talking about?
Who did the school? I want.
Do you know that
Who did all the school
My
rings?
school ring was
Bob
Jostens
knows
or
this.
something, but I know the one you're talking
I've
about.
never been a follower.
Yeah.
When everybody's doing Harleys, I bought this giant
Valkyrie.
15
I was thinking about your
Honda
purple Valkyrie
right?
the other day.
I didn't buy the ring from the school. I went to a jeweler and had a different ring made.
Balfour's?
Balfour's.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, what was the name of the company that did your invitations? Harland. I had that box
Harlan
that fell
Press?
apart. Harlan something that did the invitations for your graduation. Here's what's still standing. You got Jefferson Davis there in Mississippi. We don't need to say what he did. Alexander Stevens was the vice president of the Confederacy. He's in Georgia. Wade Hampton in South Carolina. I always feel bad for people out there that are listening that have the name. Wade Hampton, South Carolina. What did he do? Oh, he helped raise funds for Ku Klux Klan members facing investigations. Later, he used violence to suppress black people and thwart federal efforts to enforce the U.S. Constitution.
No good?
It's my heritage. Robert E. Lee, we know that one.
Wait, no, who's Robert E. Lee? Oh, he's the guy.
It's the high school I went to.
I was going to say, yeah, he had something to do with education, I'm guessing, because I see so many Robert E. Lee high schools.
No. James Z. George, let's see what he did. He was a leader in crafting a new constitution for Mississippi that disenfranchised the black population. Zebulon Vance. Man, I
Such
wish
a
I'd
good
known
first
that.
name,
Whoa.
though.
Zebulon. He was part of the Confederate. He had an election winning by violence against black voters. Edward Douglas White in Louisiana. I'm going to see the eye doctor on Friday because my left eye is completely blurred out now. What did he do? He was a Reconstructionist, separate but equal guy. Yeah. And we could go on and on. There's a bunch of them. I'm not going to read every single one of them because there's some more stuff that we need to get to in this whole thing. And I'm going to find it right now. This is Bob. Now, see, this is where the left-right thing gets me because, as I said, I don't think GD is I had an old man one time saying, I was trying to listen to your show, but I wish you wouldn't say that. I don't get it. I don't get why that word would upset you because I'm not a believer, but I'm going to defend you for a second. I don't think we should go this far. Well, there is a gentleman who wants white Jesus canceled. And if you need to feel that Jesus is white, I think that's your First Amendment right. And
Well, there's no photographs of him, so it's...
Well, that's not a white Jesus right there.
That's a bronze...
That's a bronze Jesus.
That's technically it's wooden Jesus.
I just wish they would show him out of shape once. You know? Big
no,
neck.
he wasn't.
I mean, he's not like he's jacked or
How
anything.
do you know he wasn't?
He did a lot of walking. Like
I see
Kane from
fat
Kung
people
Fu.
walking around my neighborhood all the time, and I'm one of them.
I'm telling you, he walked a lot. Had to go from town to town.
Okay. So I guess I just need to
Diet of fish.
You do have a
A
point.
little bit of wine.
Sean King Monday said it's time for anything resembling white
Don't cancel me.
Jesus to be expunged from the public square. He's a staunch activist. Is that the one that has the documentary?
Sean King has a. I mean, he's a writer. He's well known.
Okay.
You should be careful of this article too, because you see the location where it's coming from, the Washington Times.
Is that the one, the Reverend Sung Young Moon?
That's the Mooney's paper, yeah. So it is. There's a little bit going on though. What is he? Yes,
Well,
I
no,
think
he
the
said
statues
it.
of the white European they claim is Jesus should come down. He's not completely off. It might start changing the way people see
color.
There's a weird thing with religion. I mean, white supremacy and white Christianity, if you want to call it, seem to be dangerously intertwined in this country. And I keep seeing politicians who then cater to certain Christian, let's be careful with your words, sects.
Guess what else is happening?
Who also really kind of play loose and thin with, or loose and fast with white supremacy and stuff, and code words.
There's been a crack in the evangelicals in polling after the It's a Bible thing that went down and the protesters. It's showing up a little bit of a crack. Some of them are going a different direction. This is so great, though. Have you seen this? Somebody wanted to write "White Lives Matter" on their picket fence. Take a look.
Come
on. There it is. There's a video of it. A guy wrote, let's see. What?
Oh, yeah, it's not Photoshop.
What are you
There's
doing?
an actual video.
What's happening?
Uh-oh.
Is this going to be a good show breaks or a bad show breaks?
I don't know. Or
did you read something on Twitter that made you mad?
You know Chewy better than me.
Uh-oh.
I love Chewy. I think he's been an incredible addition to the show, and I would have been livid had he not been offered the opportunity on the show when an opportunity came about. I didn't think there was even anybody in a second place to him, right?
Oh, I see what's going on.
But all day he's been kind of fighting about this location where he goes to get this test. He does like a martyr thing. He's gone to an ER now to get a COVID test.
I'm going to pay the copay.
Okay. Well, it's at an ER, so you know you're paying $500.
I'm not paying the copay.
That's a copay at an ER.
It's a mini ER, so it'll only be maybe $4.99.
No, not if it's an ER. If it's a walk-in clinic, much lower.
No,
all
no.
ERs,
no.
he's at the
I
ER.
went online, and they said they're only charging people cost. What is the cost of one? $200.
$150? I don't know.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Get what you pay for. What can I do? I bleed money. So there you go.
All right.
What? I think he was just confused, dude.
No. There's something else going on. Because
no, there's not. Because listen,
how come he text
sent messages? This is all serious on camera. All of a sudden,
he sent pictures earlier of the place that we told him to go to.
There was a super huge line at that one, super huge. So I don't know what happened. Let me see what his copay was. What was your copay?
I'm trying to figure out how.
They're right. That's right. He'll get a bill for it.
Yeah.
Well, my grandmother said it. You can't get blood from a turnip.
I'm trying to figure out how. I said, hey, I think you should go to this place because this is where my friend is going once a week. I don't think if it's that long of a I don't think my friend is waiting for hours once a week. He said, look, I've had a test now at 3 different places. The best place is this county-run one, and it's the only place where you get the results back in a hurry.
I hope he asked. Well, he said it didn't look safe with people with symptoms standing around each other. I don't know. Maybe it's free with insurance. He's still
what
waiting.
do you mean people standing?
Hold on. We're still hope.
He's showing me this
Hold
this
on.
one care place has people standing around, but the other place was drive-through. You don't even leave your car.
Okay,
Right.
we can.
That'd be the safest.
And the people that work there would have gotten super high from his car, not from the weed, but from all the contact whippets, brah.
I see what you did.
I'm trying. Now that you've told me, thank you. I'm kind of glad you brought this up because I'm like, ask the cost, the billing cost.
Is he still there? Or is he wrapping up?
I don't know.
So I'm kinda
And now I
scared.
feel like every time I yell at him I think he's going to take it personally that I'm yelling at him.
He's not
but
listening.
I'm not yelling at him. It's just that he's my boy, and I'm like, dude, why?
doing?
This is.
Now you just called a Hispanic kid your boy. Paul, what's up?
I'm sorry, mi niño.
Yes, Paul. Hold on. Yeah. Hello.
Hey, I went to the Kyle thing. It was free.
Right.
Yeah, that's what
Of course,
Matt
I
said.
need rhinoplasty now because they stuck that thing up my nose so far.
Good for you for knowing. Good
least
for
they
you
did it
for
right.
knowing the proper term for a nose
Yeah.
job. Do you know a proper term for a blow?
Oh, Jicky.
All right, thanks, dude. Did you see this, Matt? Before you lost your mind, did you see this person? What they wrote? They wrote WIGHTE.
Yes.
Why is lives matter?
White Lives Matter. WIGHTE.
How could you misspell white? That is so good, man.
Is this guy? You think this is a guy who's named Cleon White or something like that? So that's like the
I
Isle of
just
Wight.
thought of my friend White.
I know. Is that how he spelled his name?
WIGHT? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't WIGHT, was it?
Yeah. On the fence? Yeah, it was WIGHT.
With an E on it.
Yes.
White. My friend White Manus, who I didn't get to see before he passed, who was my only friend when I first moved to East Texas. Ron Jeremy has been charged with
Yeah.
rape.
Ron Jeremy canceled.
Really?
Yeah, and somebody talked about how nice he was on the show prep page, and yeah, he was nice,
Whoa.
but you just never know. 67.
Charged with three women.
yeah.
This is not a single case kind of thing.
And this is recent, right?
They're
This is-
recommending $6.6 million in bail, which I think is the
You don't
bail
have
that they
that.
just put up for. Who was the guy from that '70s show who just got arrested for, is alleged to have
Can't
raped
remember
3
his
women?
Porn star Ron Jeremy was on Tuesday charged with raping 3 women and sexually assaulting another. L.A. County District Attorney Jackie Lacey said the adult movie star, 67, is accused of forcibly raping a 25-year-old woman.
At a bar?
At home.
Well, this one-
In 2014, he then allegedly sexually assaulted 2 more women, ages 33 and 46, on separate occasions at a bar in 2017.
Then
He's also accused of forcibly. This just goes on and on and on. Wow.
Let's find out if the bar was
You
Barney's
think part
Beanery.
of it is the leftover residual thing from doing so much porn, where he thought he was entitled?
Well, I don't.
Do I look that bad?
I
yet?
think all sexual assault
No.
stems from some man feeling entitled.
Well, no,
For sure.
I know.
I know what you were saying. I'm
Yeah.
not correcting you. And I think maybe he's gone to these. What's not called the VPN awards? That's- the Avian Awards. Do you think he's gone there and it's been used to, like, he's in a culture where there is grabbing and assault? I mean, I don't know. I don't know enough from this article to hear the extent. When they say assault at a bar, I think of grabbing a body part. It may have been even more extensive.
yeah, but
than
they
that. I
said
don't know.
they used the word rape many times in that article.
Well, those would all be rape.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor and hit that X so that we can read the article?
Yeah, no, I was telling Chewy.
I know.
Said you may have to redo this again tomorrow because I'm so glad that you actually interrupted because I can't afford. You're right. Those pretend ERs, those minor ERs are.
The ER. I learned this lesson because I took
Oh,
my
I got
son on the road
gouged.
one
I got
time,
gouged one
thinking it
time.
was a walk-in clinic, and it was actually an ER, and I ended up costing me $2,700.
Yeah.
Whoa.
For Motrin.
Yeah, no, those are. You're right. I did one of those a couple of times. It really cost a lot.
$2,700.
He faces
for
up to
Motrin.
60 years in prison. I don't think he'll last that long.
I don't think he's going to either. 90 years to life if convicted.
Uh-oh. In September 2017, Jeremy was accused of inappropriately touching Kristen Brody, who asked him to sign her breast at a Washington State radio station. She was a rock girl. All right. Well, I'm glad I've steered clear of
There's
the
no
rock
need to move
girls.
the collar, but that's what he did to all three of us.
Oh, I see. We got a break. Didn't mean to end on a downer. Thank you on the cameras. We'll see you later on the cameras. 7 o'clock tonight. Those will be posted. You can see all the. You can see
Chewie's
Bob.
gonna
you
be
can
so mad
see
at me.
Bob's freak out. No, he's not.
He's going to be so mad at me. He's going to say that
He's gonna be mad at me.
He's going to say that he waited there
We
all
gotta
that
go.
time and I screwed him up.
Gotta
and
go.
this
You
is all
got
on
QR,
me.
Bob.